Hey, what's going on, Archons? Welcome to a stream. I got Rick joining me very shortly. He's just getting his mic set up, and we're going to be playing a Worlds Collide adaptive match, which was originally recorded, but unfortunately the recording got deleted due to my own error. So, yeah. So we are going to just play the games now instead of opening the decks like
I'm
normally.
here.
Can you hear me, Rick?
Yep.
Perfect. All right, Rick is here. I just need to get my chat up and running here. I'm just going to go over to Twitch right quick.
And I
And
apologize now for the meowing cat that you may or may not hear.
we cannot hear it. And if
Okay, cool.
so, that's a-okay. Everyone loves animals.
Yeah, he's just very insistent on going out right now, and I'm not letting him out.
Fair enough. All right, Rick. So you got your deck. I got mine. We'll talk about it in the game
Yeah,
since we're going to get the stream going here. I will create a new one. You know the usual password in beginner.
I do.
All right, so we're just doing a little adaptive here. So we're each going to play the decks that we chose, which you will find out very shortly. All right, I'm in beginner whenever you come over here, Rick. And here he is.
I made the mistake and didn't put it in caps first.
Oh, you know what? I accidentally had my caps lock on and I didn't realize it.
Okay.
So I
That's what
made
it
the
was.
mistake. I'm glad you figured it out, though.
Yeah, I knew if it wasn't lowercase, it would
Yeah,
be
it
uppercase.
was supposed to be lowercase. I accidentally had the caps on.
Gotcha.
All right, so Rick's got his deck. So we'll talk about the decks real quick here. Rick chose this deck here, Golu Chanteur de Rivefort. To sum it up, this is a Cincinnatus Rex Golden Spiral deck with a Primus Unguis and a Maverick Hugger Mugger. That's pretty much the long and the short of it, right, Rick?
Pretty much, yeah.
Is there anything else you want to talk about it, or?
I'm not really. I'm actually. I had forgotten what was in it. I didn't take a look at it yet this
Mm.
morning, but
Mm-hmm.
because to to be honest, I'm not going to go into it. But I had one. The last hour's been hell.
Oh, okay. But you're doing good now?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. In the deck, I'm playing Aurore L'Irresistible Servant de Metu. This is basically a triple Raider Gallum with double its Scutum with a tribute Axiom of Grisk. It's got a Zenzi and Code Monkey in with a double Igor, which is kind of fun. Titan Guardian there. Harbinger of Doom. You know, it's got things there. Onyx Knight with Harbinger of Doom, if I remember, is pretty fun. Demon's Bane with Harbinger of Doom. There's just some cool things you can do with this deck. We're gonna give it a whirl and see what happens. So, Rick, you're first.
And sorry to say, I am not liking that hand.
Me neither. I mulliganed as well.
And to be very honest, this one's not much better.
Fair.
But let's do this, even though it may not last.
Ooh, very nice.
That would work.
All right, I'm gonna go Logos and do something weird here. Just play a hologramophone and pass to you.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, right.
I'm re-going Logos.
Very nice.
Uh, uh, Playing Edai.
Ooh.
Archiving that. Getting rid of Positron Bolt since you played no creatures. Oops. I discarded the wrong thing.
That's
Manual
fine.
mode, please.
You got it.
Discard this back to hand and that into discard.
All right, switch off manual mode. We're laughing.
That I'll just basically play for the Ember,
Gotcha.
as well as that for the Ember. And there we go.
Cool
And
beans. Okay. Well,
oh wow. That's hilarious.
I'm going to go dis. I'm going to play Harbinger of Doom.
Ooh.
3 Fates to
Ooh.
hopefully wipe the board. We'll actually do this one first. Oh, it didn't work. Okay, there we go.
I kind of knew that it wouldn't.
Yeah, I couldn't remember. It's like, what, does this work or doesn't it work? I couldn't remember. So here
Or
we
I
are.
kind of thought that it wouldn't, because as long as the automaton has neighbors or
But I destroyed
other,
everything. But it has to be by itself when it gets destroyed. That's the key thing.
yeah.
All right, over to you, Rick. And I just dropped my Eterome to finish the turn off.
Yeah, I'm just trying to decide what to do here. It's not a great turn, but let's do this. Do I want my archive? Yeah, let's do my archive, because why not?
Why not? Ooh, we got a Toad. Rusnar, I don't like that. Ah, Nature's Call. Why did you return your stuff to your hand?
I don't quite know, but I I just wanted to see if the whole automaton would return because it had other creatures. So, but
All right. I'm going to go Dis again. Play Eterome. Play a Soul Keeper on that. And play an Evil Eye. End turn. Wow. All right. Alrighty then. Got a weird hand, Rick.
I definitely got a weird hand at the moment.
Tyson just said, then again, in this game, every turn could be a key turn.
Mm-hmm. It can.
The dad jokes.
Yeah, Tyson's known for those. I've known him probably, I think, like 4 or 5 years now.
All right. Where you going, Rick? What's your house you calling?
I'm gonna call Logos.
All right. And here comes back this reassembling automaton. Ooh, wormhole technician. Positron bolt. Okay.
Kind of wish I had more than that so I could kill Eterome, but didn't work out that way.
Well, you would have lost your Rusnar because of Soul Keeper. Destroy the most powerful creature.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna go Saurian so I can cycle here. Let's play a Raider Gallum on the right, a Brutodon Auxiliary on the right, a Raider Gallum on the right, and then another Brutodon Auxiliary on the right. And then I'll put a Scudum on this Raider Gallum. And I'll end turn there with a bunch of dinos.
Okay, can I just say I am not being a copycat? But
Okay.
I too am going sorry.
All right, got you.
Playing Chant of Hubris for the Ember. Playing Stenopius.
Oh man, Tyson's on fire right now. He says, "I'm ready for Monday. There is a probability that worlds collide." Oof. That
Primus
Primus.
Ungus on
Yeah,
the
I don't
left.
like that.
Cincinnatus Rex on the right.
Uh-oh. Houston, we have a problem.
And not really sure that it matters, so I'll put Triceratops on the left. And
Oh, it matters, Rick.
I didn't know if it mattered which side, really.
Oh, you definitely want to protect your Unguis. That was the right call, I think. Yikes. Things
Well,
are not looking up.
I'm oh yeah, it's taunt. And I'm also gonna ward Ungus.
Smart.
I forgot about the taunt. That's why I said didn't think it mattered.
Gotcha.
I knew about the ward.
All right, I'm going to go Saurian again. I'm going to play Diplomancy. Actually, should I play Diplomancy now because I have to fight more? Yeah, no, I'm definitely discarding that because Diplomancy helps you. I'm going to put Scudam here. I'm going to play Tribute and repeat. I'm going to have this Brooded on fight here. I'm going to have this Raider Gallum fight here. And then I'm going to have this Brooded on kill Unguis before that combo starts going off. All right. And then I'm in check, passing over to you. That was scary. Still is scary, but less scary.
I think you just changed my plans.
Good. That's what I like to hear, Rick. Interesting. Okay. The Cincinnatus Rex Primus Unguis combo, where basically Cincinnatus Rex gets huge as well as every other creature, and then it's impossible to deal with.
Yep.
That's what needed to be dealt with.
But I'm gonna go untamed right now.
Okay.
Creatures not on a flank cannot fight Rustnar.
Okay.
And I'm gonna take Rustnar straight into auxiliary. I'm gonna obviously sacrifice Toad, although that didn't work. Damn. Oh well.
It doesn't matter. You couldn't fight it to anyone. They all have everything's taunted with hazardous.
Ah. Gotcha.
Ooh, but unsuspecting prey will work, I think. It says non-damage creatures though, right?
Yep.
One target.
Mm-hmm. Well, I didn't want to target my own.
Gotcha. No, for sure not. And here's the Maverick Untamed Hugger Mugger in play. Oh, and the Roxador.
Yeah. Not great turn, but it is what it is.
Yeah, not bad. Well, hey, cycled. I'm going to go into Saurian again. I'm going to play a Raider Gallum. I am then going to Yep, times 3 Gallums in this deck. It's pretty wild. I'm gonna play
Mhm.
Imperium and ward. Actually, no. I'm gonna ward that Brutodon.
Just as we are playing this game again, I'm reminded of how similar some of these houses are in
Mm.
both decks.
Yeah, they are. They were chosen exactly that way. Okay, and then I'm gonna have this Brutodon with the 5 Ember on it and the Imperial Scutum just go right into Cincinnatus Rex. Get rid of that Ember. And I'll enter in there. Perfect.
Okay, those wards might cause an issue, but I'm hoping not. I'm going Saurian,
All right.
Hasaro,
Okay. I like it.
Reaping, Reaping,
Ooh, Kangafant. So it's archived. All right.
playing Imperium, warding these two,
Okay.
playing Golden Spiral,
Ooh, very nice. Oh, you got it.
and Axiom of Grisk.
Interesting choice. But I like it because it gets rid of the wards.
Yep.
Okay, interesting play, Rick. Interesting play indeed. Yeah, you can't fight though, unfortunately for you. You
Mm-hmm.
could not combo out, which I love to see. Okay, I'm actually gonna go Logos. I could stop you with Saurian, but I think going Logos might be the better call. So I'm gonna put a Zenzi here, then
I'm
a
just
Titan
surprised
Guardian.
at how I lucked out at getting all that Ember on those creatures, and then I'm like, oh, as soon as I ward this, my line's protected.
Yeah, it's annoying. Then I'm gonna play Igor over here. Um, ooh. So 4 or 5. Okay, that puts me in check, so I'm gonna go that route. I'm gonna go with Twin Bolt Emission.
Okay.
I'm just thinking about other things right now. Okay, so we're gonna go. Excuse me. Thorium Plasmate. We are going to move Wild Wormhole next to Automaton on the left. Then I'll play Twin Bolt Emission and hit this guy, and we'll hit Hugger Mugger. And then I'll use Hologramophone to ward my Brutodon. I'm in check, and I got Zenzi in the middle this time, so laughing. Okay. Okay. Okay, doke. The captain's deck said some well forged puns. Oh, very cool. I got some cool lines next turn that I'm digging.
I gotta take you off check, so I gotta go Saurian.
Okay. I'm gonna go
No
Saurian anyways.
archive.
All right.
I'm gonna take Snopius. into auxiliary, get rid of that ward, pump him up. Take Rex. Actually, Reap with Rex. Use Golden Spiral to fight. Oh, I can't do that.
You
Damn.
can only hit Titan Guardian,
Yeah.
which gives me some cards, but also gives you the ability to get your engine going again.
Yes, that's true. There we go.
Oh, you gave me a bunch of Ember, though. How are you taking me off check with this?
I will take you off check by this.
Well, you would have if you hadn't killed your
Yeah, okay.
Stenopinus.
I did make that play mistake. Yes, you're right. And I'll end there.
All right. Well, you could use... Wait, okay. You could use Golden Spiral and Automaton always because it will always survive.
True, yes.
Okay, I'm going to have a real big turn in Dis here. You guys are doing a good job. Steve Soshirter UK is cheering you on, Rick.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you very much. I need all the help I can get.
All right, so I'm going to play an EE on the fringes on the right. This is an imp. That is a demon. Okay, so we'll play Bornit's Touch to look at your deck, Rick, and get rid of Phalanx Strike. I am going to discard Onyx Knight, purge Bloodshard Imp to steal one. Sacrifice a friendly creature. Okay. I'm then going to play a Soul Keeper on Igor. I'm going to discard Demon's Bane to get rid of Eterome to steal one. Then I'm going to play Scullion. On the right, I'm going to destroy Igor, which is going to pop Cincinnati Rex and give me a ton of Ember. I'll just enter in there. Without Unguis, unfortunately, it seems like this deck gets neutered a little bit just because of the there's no like protection for it.
Yeah.
It's kind of unfortunate.
And I think that is game because I cannot take you off.
Okay.
But I will play it out.
Yeah, and then we'll swap decks and see how
Oh
we
yeah,
do.
that's right. I forgot. No, not taking Amber. Or not taking Archive.
Okay, Rick reaps. Oh, fights.
Yeah. No matter
Sanitation
how
Engineer.
many times I played that card, I do not know what I feel about Sanitation Engineer.
It's just garbage.
Okay, well at least
All right, I'll click
That's
rematch
where I
swap
was
decks.
thinking.
No, I'm joking because he's sanitation engineer. He's the garbage man.
Right.
He's a good card when you have a house that you don't really want those cards in and you can afford to discard them. He's good in that way. He gets rid of the garbage. Think of it that way.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going first. Oh, wow, wow, wee, wah. I'm going to keep this hand.
I think I'm going to keep this hand too. I like this.
All right, I'm going to go Untamed and play a Toad. Pass to you.
I will go Dis. Bloodshard Imp.
Ooh,
Demon's Bane.
very nice.
And Soul Keeper on Bloodshard.
Okay, well, that's awkward. Okay, so I'm going to go Saurian. I got to figure out how to do this now. I guess I give you an Ember. No, I had a plan. Oh my goodness, my plan is being thwarted.
I have to admit, I'm liking. So I know it's only turn 2.
But you're liking how things are coming along?
Yeah. So far. I know
I got
that can.
aggressive playing a Toad. Alright, let's see if I can do this properly.
Yes, hello.
Let's ward this just in case. Then I am going to Phalanx Strike, Bloodshard Imp, pop the ward. Then, what is it asking? To sort of uses to remove its ward. Choose a creature. Okay, so I put it there. Perfect. Okay. Then I kill Toad. So that was the plan. Oh, I did that backwards. Okay, we're just gonna stop right there. No. Do I have to move this? Oh, I do have to move it. Okay, I screwed that up. Whoops, keep going. I did that backwards. I did not want to do it that way.
Played Dis. Harbinger of
Uh-oh.
Doom. EE on the fringes.
Okay.
That would have been more impressive if my other creature was still there, but
Yeah. I'm gonna go my friends
you
in.
were psychic and knew what I had, so you got rid of it.
I did, yes. Let's play Cauldron Boil for the Ember. Unsuspecting Prey, because I do not want E on the fringes. And then play a Hugger Mugger on the left. End turn.
Well, actually, you getting rid of that creature helped me out. Thank you. Go Logos.
Oh, you got your Zenzi.
Yep, I do. Had my Zenzi for a while, but had
Could
no
not play it. Alright. And
way
a
to play
Titan
it.
Guardian. Ooh.
And just for good measure, let's do Hugger Mugger. And Ungus before it gets big. Or helps get others get big.
Okay, fair.
And that's the end of my turn.
Alright, I'm going to go Saurian. Drop a Golden Spiral. Reap with Unguis. Reap with Tricerian Legionnaire. I am going to then play an Axiom of Grisk, ward your Harbinger of Doom, so it does not kill everything. And that's going to be my turn. Over to you.
Oh, I'm going this.
Okay. Oh, I see what you're about to do
I'm
now.
gonna play a little creature called Onyx Knight.
Oof. One-sided board wipe. You hate to see it.
I don't really know why. If yeah, but anyway, I don't know where my brain was going with that thought.
I like it. Now you're getting a nice disc board. Okie dokie. I'm going to go Logos, play an interdimensional graft, play an Igor. There it is. Oh, I wish I'd done Igor first now. Let's throw Edai into my hands, which doesn't actually help me right now. I'm just going to do it for the cycle at this point, because my graft is essentially useless. Let's put that in there. All right. There we go. That's what you love to see.
For reasons, I think I'm going to go Logos.
Okay.
Play my Igor.
All right.
Add that to my hand. Play
Okey-dokey.
that, in which I just added to my hand.
Okay, hologramophone comes out.
And play Thorium Plasmate.
Ooh, very nice.
Die. Move it in between
Yep.
Igor and
Just get rid of it.
and get rid of it. And that's my turn.
All right, I forge. I'm going to go Logos again. I'm going to swing the Automaton into Harbinger of Doom. I'm then going to swing I'm going to play Sanitation Engineer so my board doesn't get wiped. Or my Automaton, I mean. And then I'll fight Igor to wipe your board. Boom. How do you like them apples, Rick?
That's fine. I'm going Saurian.
Okay. Oh, crap. You're going to dump a bunch of dinos on the board now, aren't you?
Yep.
Ugh.
But first, because I kind of, well, not kind of, but I have to, because it's an alpha card. I'll play Diplomacy.
Okay. Each
Play
time a creature
Odoak.
fights, exalt. Okay.
Play Raider.
All right.
Play Brutodon.
Very nice.
Play Scudum. Play Axiom. And end my turn.
All right. I'm going to go Saurian. I'm going to play Stenoponus and exalt. I'm going to play Cincy Rex on the left. I am then going to play Arado Hisaro, deploying to the left. And I'm going to start swinging. So he just keeps getting bigger. Your fighting thing actually helps me a little bit here. Unfortunately, I cannot use my Cincinnatus Rex right now. So I'll just make that a big creature and pray. And turn, over to you.
Well, I think I'm gonna go Logos. Ward my Otawak.
Very nice.
Play Seismic Entangler. And play Igor. And let's go Information Exchange into my hand and play it to steal one.
Ooh, very good. All right.
Had another option, but I'm like, that can wait.
What am I gonna do here? So that gives me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, yeah, I'm going Saurian again. I'm going to Reap here. Not put Ember on it. Reap here. Reap here. Golden Spiral Rex. Fight into Odiak. Exalt to ready everything else. Then I will reap. Reap. And let me check your discard right quick. That's gone, that's gone. That's not gone. Uh-oh. I see a problem here, Rick. I see a glaring issue that's coming my way.
Oh?
Yep, I'm going to use the Golden Spiral to just reap right there and end turn.
Not
I
sure
know.
what.
Where's my Calphigian ideal?
Not really sure what house you're referring to, but
Oh, it's the one you just called.
okay.
Maybe you don't have it yet. It could be in the bottom 4. Maybe you have it right now. Either way, I'm in trouble.
Play the Evil Eye.
Ooh.
Play Scullion. Sack my. Play Bornet's Touch.
Oh, maybe you don't have it yet.
Get rid of your ward, dude. And that's my turn.
All right, so you're in check. I can't stop you, so we're going to have to go for a quick cycle. You
I
got it,
think
didn't you?
I
Yeah,
have.
I think you win actually just from having that. Okay, so I play Rusnar on the right. I will discard Fangtooth Cavern. I'm going to play Regrowth to get back Unguis, which is maybe not the right play. I'm going to discard Kangafant, and then I'm going to Nature's Call your Odiak. I'm going to end turn there, and I know you're going to do me dirty right now. Ugh, I hate it. You just win, I think, off that. Yeah, you win, Rick. The Ember Pinata is proving to be the downfall of this deck. So we got to go to chains, buddy. That's it. I'm going to concede right here.
GG.
All right. So we're going to chains, folks. The same deck won twice. So it was the deck that I had. And I will start the bid with 0 chains.
I'll go with 3.
Okay, I'm going to go to 6.
I'm not confident. Have it.
So I have it for 6. Okay. So rematch swap decks. I'm going to go first with 6 chains. Don't hit start game yet. We got a manual mode for me. Add 6 chains. Oops, that's one too many. All right. And before we start, Rick, I'm just going to quickly run to the washroom. BRB.
Yep.
All right. I'm back.
Welcome back.
Let's get into this. Ooh, this is a nail biter.
Now, I have a question, Blake.
Yes.
If I had gone to 7, would you have given it to me at 7 or would you have gone to 8?
I would have given it to you at 7.
That's what I wasn't confident. I thought you would have, so I'm like,
Yeah, because then
I'm
it's 2 cards less.
I'm not confident at 7, so you can have it.
All right. Do. Let's mulligan that. All right. Very good.
I
Very
will
good.
keep this.
All right.
Absolutely, 100%.
I'm going to go Logos. I will play an Igor. What do I want here? Let's grab that one. Over to you. So I had a line that I didn't execute when we played last game, and I'm realizing now it's kind of essential. So I'll share it with you as we go on.
Yep, no problem. I'm gonna do this basically just cause.
Seems like a good reason.
Well, yeah. 2 out of the 3 cards though are just for the Ember.
Gotcha.
That's what I mean by just.
Mm.
Oh, I have to. But it doesn't really matter, I guess.
Nope. 'Cause it
'Cause I'm
dies
gonna.
anyways. Yep. All right. Well, I'll go Logos, and I'll play an ineffective Twin Bolt Emission and drop the Seismo Entangler. Over to you, sir.
Wow. Going Saurian,
Okay.
playing Angus,
Ooh.
playing Legionary Warding Angus,
Very nice.
and Chantahubris for the Amber.
Okay. All right, it's going to seem like a weird turn. I'm going to say you cannot reap with dinos. And I'll drop Zenzi solo and draw some more cards.
And I may not be able to reap with them, but I'm going Saurian anyway. I'm warding them.
Okay.
I'm fighting into Zenzi. And I'm fighting into Zenzi to finish him off.
All right.
And then, of course, I have to lose one, unfortunately. Lose him because he's done his job.
Indeed. So I'm going to go Dis. Going to play a Bornet's Touch. Look at your... Come on, get rid of it. Oh, baby. Peace out, Cincinnatus Rex. Then I'm going to play Eterome, Bloodshard Imp, Harbinger of Doom, and an Evil Eye. And I'm going to end turn there.
I'm going to go Logos just because of sheer amount. I am going to play Positron Bolt on this side.
All right.
Play Discombobulator on Anguis.
Very nice.
Play Igor.
The double Igors are so nice in that deck. Or it's only one. You returned it, I guess, right? Or is this one with double Igors? Oh, it's this one with double Igors. So many Igors between these two decks. I can't keep track of it.
Yeah.
Yep. Regrowth is gone as well. I shut down the Rex combo. I think your Fangtooth might bite you.
Discard Interdimensional. Yeah. I discard IG. Play Edai. Archiving that.
All right. Well, this is making things interesting. Okay, I'm going to stick with my play, which is go Logos. Play Code Monkey to get some Ember. Use this so you cannot reap with Saurians again. Yeah, I think Rick just didn't realize that. They're asking why you discarded Interdimensional Graft since it gives you Ember no matter what.
I actually didn't even realize. Like I knew the Ember was there, but I didn't even realize it. I just kind of
went boop boop. Quick clicks sometimes, you know, quick clicks.
Yeah.
Jeez, Rick, I'm trying to like set up a trap over here, and you're just not taking the bait at all. Oh, and my Alexa just peeped up out of nowhere.
Let's go Logos. Archive no. Automaton to the left.
All right.
Twin Bolt just because to the face. Well, I have to do it, unfortunately.
Just do it on
but
your
I can do that. So it doesn't affect me too badly.
Okay.
And then Positron Bolt to get rid of it. And Reap.
And then your Automaton.
Yep.
is a perfect pawn right here. All right, well, as much as I've been waiting for this, I don't think I can wait any longer. So we're going to go grab my archives. I will hit 3 fates to get rid of your board. But it was more so to get rid of your steal. Or your anti-steal, should I say. Play this. Discard this. Get rid of Blood Shard Imp to steal 1. Play this to the right. And I'm going to chill on that. Over to you, sir. Oh crap, I realized my E is going to die.
Sorry, and play Spiral.
Ooh, it's starting to happen.
Play a Sorrow.
Okay, that's very nice.
Reap there. Tribute there.
Oh, I hate it.
And there we go. And get rid of your E.
I hate everything. That was awful. I hate it all. Okay, so I'm going to go... Wow. I'm going to go Dis again. I'm going to Reap here. Play Demon's Bane, which unfortunately only does that, and then play this, which sacks itself. Big yikes, Rick. Big yikes.
Go Untamed.
All right.
Rustnar.
Okay.
Toad, because why not?
Why not?
Hugger Mugger to take Ember away.
Okay.
And Kangafant. And we'll discard Unsuspecting Prey.
Okay.
And get rid of Toad.
I forge. I'm going to go Logos. I'll drop a Hologramophone. I'll steal 1. I will use Seismo Entangler so you cannot reap with Untamed. And I'll end turn.
I will go Logos.
Okay.
I will drop a Hologramophone.
All right.
I will drop a Garbage Man. I will drop a Technician.
Okay.
And I will reap with the Automaton. And I'm in check.
Okay. So I will go with Saurian. I will play an Odiak. Take you off check. I will then play an Axiom of Grisk, warding my own creature to shorten up your board there. I'll play a Brutodon Auxiliary, a Raider Gallum, and I'll drop 2 Imperial Scutums. Had a fistful of Saurian there to make my other guys last longer. Pass turn to you, sir.
Hmm. Well, I'm gonna just have to do this because, well, yeah. Go untamed, play nature's call. Boom,
Ooh,
boom, boom.
all right.
Reap with Hugger Mugger.
Very nice.
Play Roxador
Okay.
and play Blood Shadow.
Oh, very nice.
And unfortunately, Hugger Mugger, which puts
What?
you back in check.
Why don't you keep? You should just be choosing automaton because it never ever dies.
It didn't light up for some reason.
It didn't give you an option.
Nope.
Oh, that's weird.
It was
It
only
seems
that
like,
or Blood Shadow.
but you mean our hugger mugger?
It was either Blood Shadow or Hugger Mugger.
It couldn't be because those are two different powers.
I don't
That
know.
seems like a
Or maybe it was, I don't know.
that
I
seems
can't
like
remember.
a glitch if you can't choose it. You should be able to.
Yeah,
Okay, I'm gonna make
I
it
think it
so
was.
if you fight, let's play these guys again. Increase your key cost to 9 next turn. And I'll just reap with my Odiak in turn.
Let's go Saurian.
Oof.
One done. Exalta friendly. Uh, Play Asario.
Oh, you've gotten value out of that Hisaro.
What's that?
You've gotten value out of that Hisaro.
Yeah.
What just happened? Oh, use Roxor to fight. Now did it
Ah.
let you choose it? Okay, it did let you use it this time. Okay, cool.
Oh yeah. It's the automaton. Never mind. I thought I was just giving you 5 ember there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, the Autonomon will never die if you have creatures, so it's like the perfect thing for your Fangtooth. This deck is actually really good with Fangtooth. Alright, I'm gonna go Logos. I'm gonna drop a Titan Guardian there. An Igor next to it. Well, I guess I'm taking that. I'm going to play a Twin Bolt Emission to hit Xenos Blood Shadow and Tricerian Legionnaire. I'll then use Hologramophone to ward Igor, I guess. And I'll use this so you can't reap with Untamed. End turn.
Well, I still going untamed. I'll use my skirmish to fight there.
Oh, and he's stunned. That's gangster.
Get rid of that.
Ooh, the good old Nature's Call.
Regrowth. My sorrow, even though I can't play it. Damn, I thought I could possibly, but nope. And Rustnar. get rid of your Igor. And that's my turn.
Yikes. Okay. Well, don't really have much options, so we're gonna go Saurian. Gonna play Odiak. Going to then play Tribute. Play Raider Gallum. Then Imperium both of them to make it annoying. Yikes.
I will play Saurian. Hasaro.
Oh, very nice. Yeah. You're getting Steve's cheering you on.
What's that?
Steve is cheering you on.
Golden Spiral. To reap again.
All right. Well, you're forcing my hand here a little bit. Let's go Saurian. We're going to fight into the Legionnaire. And then exalt that to make your keys cost 9. I have 8 Ember. Discard Diplomancy. End turn.
Let's go Logos. Positron Bolt. Positron Bolt.
Ooh, very nice.
Cutthroat Research.
Oh, do you got one more? Do you got the Edai?
Nope.
Oh. 20 Ember, that was wild. These games just create, these two decks just create pinatas. All right, GG's Rick. Wow, that was very well played. That was crazy.
That was crazy.
I was very nervous at the end there. I was like, I don't know if this is gonna work out, especially with the Ember Pinata. It was a last ditch effort.
Yeah, there was moments that I'm like, I might actually win this, and then I'm like, nope.
I thought you were going to win it too. I really did. I was like, I don't see how I get out of this. I'm like, it's gonna take some tricky working here. I'm like, maybe if you don't have any Ember.
Yeah.
Yeah, or Ember Control, that is a little light. So between these two decks, the Cincinnati Rex deck is actually the higher rated SAS, but this deck is also quite high. They're not far off. They're only like a couple points off in the mid 70s.
They're both really, really fun.
Steve goes, a pinata is not a UK phrase. What does it mean? So a pinata is, yeah, it is a little light. Pinata basically is like I think it's from Latin culture, so it's basically like something that's like stuffed full of candy and stuff, and use a stick and you hit it. When it breaks open, the prizes all spill out. So the idea is these are Ember Pinatas, because once you pop these creatures with all the Ember on them, you basically get the prize of all the Ember. That's the term, Ember Pinata. All right, Rick, thank you so much for coming on, buddy. I'm going to play a couple other games now with the decks that I have up for the day, unless you want to keep jamming or you want to sit back and watch, whatever you want to do.
I'm definitely going to pop in.
All right. So thanks again, buddy.
Yes, thank you.
All right. I'll drop this call. And let's get some music going now. So the reason I wasn't playing music before is the channel that I have the Discord audio coming through is also the audio for the music. So the first deck I'm playing is actually going to be England Yan, who you can see there, his deck. Ulrich Darkblade Degened. No problem, Steve. And this is a wild deck, so let's see what my opponent's doing. Oh, Guilty Hearts. This could be problematic. City State Interest. Ward of Returning, Savage Class, Dark Ember Vault. Okay, this is going to be a matchup here. And then this deck has 21, I say again, pips. So let's get it started. I think, oh, that is quite the opening hand right there. If I can steal the Dark Ember Vault with the Borrow, I think I'm laughing. So I think I just hold the Borrow the entire game, because without it, I'm in trouble. Oh, and I can also Vandalize. Oh, this is sick. Yeah, I'm going to start with the Vandalization over here. Okay, let's keep this. I'm going to go Shadows. And we'll start off with a Vandalize to see what's what. Humble, Beware the Eyes, Snudge. I think the Snudge could be the most problematic. And then we'll end turn there and see what happens. Come on, Borrow. Please play your Dark Ember Vault. And it has Dark Ember Vault in Untamed, which is my most favorite thing. Alright, well. This is slightly problematic, but not. So we're going to go Shadows. Play the Shoulder Id. Play the Tempting Offer. I cannot afford to get something purged, so we're going to actually just damage this Hiskrog. Send back the Imp Spectre. And play another Shoulder Id. I told you I'm holding the Borrow. It doesn't have 33 pips. You're pulling the chain, yeah, and it does not have 33 pips. It has 10 damage, or it's 15 damage pips, and then it has 4 capture and 2 draw. 33. This guy over here. Well, it looks like we're going Untamed for the cycle. I'm going to actually ping Pismire because of the 3 power creatures, and I can take care of it. We'll put Flumph over here. I mean, I guess I play It's Coming. I guess I'm just gonna let that die. Nah, let's roll the dice. 'Cause I'm probably calling Untamed again. Didn't get it. Okay. Double Amphora Captura is in this deck as well. Oh yeah, double Amphora Captura, which is problematic with the Guilty Heart. So unfortunately, the Amphora Captura part of this deck is not going to play. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I don't count it that way, but I see what you're saying. Alright, this is not going particularly well. Considering they're in check. I'll have to go the old Bruno route here. So we're going to go Shadows again. Reap. Reap. Drop the Secret Needle. Play old Bruno on the left. Damaging Historog yet again. We are leaving the Burrow there. I really want to go Untame though, but I'm not getting the opportunity to do so. Yeah, Lost in the Woods probably the shoulder id. And who knows what else. But this, unfortunately, the Kong is done. I really want to see a Dark Ember Vault come out. That would make me very happy. Alright, they're going Dis. Take out old Bruno. What just happened? Oh. Good thing it wasn't Burrow that got taken out there. Alright, so they're not in check, which gives me time. I'll put the Dino Fiend back in. And I guess Historog is what I'll put back in. Do they have Resurgence? They do not. Okay, so we're going to go with Untamed. Floomp is going to fight Pismire. We're going to make the Niffle bigger. Then we shall play a... How much do I get? 1, 2, so that puts me at 3, 4, 5. No, no matter what case. We're going to play Lost in the Woods. We're going to go Shoulder Id. Oh, I got a Resurgence. That's nice. And yeah, Floomp, because then I can protect my old Bruno, so that's a good call. We're going to move Dino Fiend and Historog back in the deck. I will then play the... What's in my discard to research? Okay, I got a Niffle Ape. So I'm going to then... 5... you know what? Makes no difference. So I'm going to go Resurgence here. Okay, perfect. So we got a Pismire into play. Niffle Ape. I'm discarding Niffle Kong. If I draw the other half right now, I'm going to be absolutely pissed. Does he have a way of returning anything? Just the Snudge? Nope. We are laughing. So I'm just going to Reap here. End turn. Alright, we got Lights Out, which is really nice. Look over there, which is nice. Still waiting on the Burrow. There's the Ludo. Ooh, Beware the Eyes to get rid of the Niffle Ape. So aggressive. Humble my old Bruno, please. Nope. Alright. They have 7. Exalt a damaged creature. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go Shadows just because I have a great presence here. We're going to put 1 damage there. We're gonna put 2 damage there. And then we're gonna Lights Out Ludo and Ghost Hawk. Even though the Ghost Hawk's not ideal, I think it makes sense. And again, I'm gonna keep holding the Boro. I don't care. I want to play Dav. Even though there's not a Dav in this deck, I want to play Dav. So I will be patient and wait. Oh, there's Ludo. Ooh, and Senator Quintana. I am a Davaholic. Thank you for saying that. It means a lot. Yeah, I feel like I need to take out some things here. So I'm debating going this route. Can I take... Yeah, I really can't. So how many mutants do they have? They have one mutant. I have one mutant. So all I have to do is essentially play a mutant or destroy this mutant. That is the situation. Okay. Oh wait, I'm for a Captura. I still have 9, so I do want to tax them, or I just go even higher. Those are the two options. The double Captura seems really good though, having that out there. I'm getting 2 Ember. Can't decide what to do here. Oh, I actually know the play. I know what it is. So it goes Untamed. Reap here. Oh, that was a mistake reaping, actually. Forgot about that. Fight here. Discard Flume. Play Fangtooth Cavern, and then 4 is the lowest number, so I can get rid of Umbrasaurus, which means the key cost will go up. There we go. That was the play. Boom. Just gotta work it out. Okay, I got my own Ludo, which is perfect. That was actually a really good play. And here's the stupid other half of the Niffle. I just gotta remember to allow the 4 power. Interesting. Well, Post Pixies is still number 1. Ghost Hawk with the double reap. Okay. Dark Fairy. Okay. I think a Savage Class is coming, if I'm not mistaken. No. Alright. So I'm gonna go Saurian. Exalt a damaged creature, which is perfect, so I can get this Ludo. I'm gonna pop Pose Pixies, because then the Dark Fairy will get popped at the end of the turn. I will play Exalt a damaged creature, and for a Captura, and for a Captura, we'll let Shoulder Id have that one. In check and turn, pop the fairy. Alright, we are in a good position, folks. Still no Dav. Had Boro since turn 1. It's okay, folks. It's okay. They do still have their guilty hearts and stuff. Okay, they're not going to that. I think a city-state interest is coming. Do we have city-state interest? We do. Give me a city-state interest. Alright, so I think the play here is... I think I actually sacrifice my Ludo because of this 4 Ember. It seems worth it. 2 is the lowest. Yes, so I want to leave the 2 there because then I'll get some more Ember. Okay, I got the play. We are going with Saurian again. We're going to again exalt a damaged creature. I will fight Ludo into... Oh, you're right. No, there isn't a double damage pip. There's only one damage pip. It's only got 3. It needs 1 more. So it's not enough. Pop the Ludo. Then I can play Protected. You scared me there. Let's go damage here. Draw. Oh, we got Johnny Longfingers. You love to see it. An 11 Ember. 2 is the lowest. Okay, perfect. End turn. Pop the Ghost Hawk, going to 12 Ember. Do they have scaling Ember control now is the real question. It was City State Interest, which doesn't exist. Pismire is the only thing they have. Okay, Dark Emerald. There it is. Boom! Yeah! Woo! Here we go. Oh, this is going to be great because my Fangtooth is still in play. Let's go. We're going Shadows. Going to borrow. Let's get the Amber. Borrow Dark Ember Vault. This will now be the lowest creature at the end. And we are going to play Johnny Longfingers to draw a card. Safe House. We'll get the Ember. We'll then play Mutant Cutpurse on the right. Drew another card, which did not help. We will use Seeker Needle to keep pinging away at Quintana. Going to Reap. End turn. Peace out, Fandangle. Life's good, folks. Life is good. Oh, I see what they did. Okay, cool beans. Yeah, got there. Woo! The Dark Ember Vault was not even necessary. It just added you know what? It was the cherry on top to the win. It was truly the cherry on top. I actually love Dark Ember Vaults, for those of you who don't know. In fact, I love them so much. So this was Yan's deck. England Yan, as you can see there, who's super excited for Dab like I was. And same with Steve. I love Dark Ember Vault decks, and since I just can't get enough, I'm going to be doing another game. Actually, you know what? It does count as playing with Dab, because I play 2 mutants as well. I gotta play this deck that is Mediator J's deck, and then maybe... It was worth it. I actually realized that there's some cards I think it's really worth. Like in the game with Rick, I knew in the game that I lost, I should have held Interdimensional Graph until he popped my Dino Pinatas. I knew I should have, and I didn't, and I really regretted it. Because I knew I should have done that. Let's keep this hand. I will go Mars and drop a Mother Gun. What are we going up against here? Oh my goodness. This is a weird deck. They just played Tau Tau Vapors. What a weird deck. Oh, I'm excited to play this. I'm so glad I have a Coward's End. How many creatures do we have for Full Moon here? Oh, legit only 4. So the fact that there's 2 is really good. So we're just going to go Untamed. Full Moon it up. End turn. There we go. I like this. Ragwarg. Arstaff. Narpy. Or Shorty. I am then going to go with Mars again. I will reveal 1, 2, 3. Put some damage on Shorty. And then I'll play Soft Landing, so that the Dominator enters play ready. Remove the stun. Discard Phosphorus Stars. End turn. Alright, we got a jam pack. Playing some Coda today. Oh, there's the daughter. Alright, I got some plans here that are going to go with Untamed. So, Mushroom Man's going to fight here. Gonna play Fog Bank. Then play this to do 3 damage like so. 1, 2. Oh, I did that wrong. 3. Preparing for a Coward's End right now. There's Chota, which is interesting. Oh, Narp's out. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm going to go for the Coward's End play right now. Because I hate everything. Like, I don't want this. Or should I go Mars one more time? See, I'm very worried that they're going to Narp a Flex right now. Because they only played 2 cards. So I think the Flex is coming. So I'm going to... Thinking about this. So I gain 4 Amber, which put them at 7. Jammer Pack would make that irrelevant. Oh, I don't know what to do here. Alright, we're doing the Coward's End play, even though I lose my Dominator. That is the play I want to do. I'm feeling they had the Flex. I don't know why. It's like my gut has the Flex the way that was played. And I got another Coward's End. You love to see it. Alright. I'm gonna go with Mars. Use Mother Gun to reveal 3, which will allow me to get rid of Quester Jarda. We'll put a Jammer Pack on the Mushroom Man, discard Phosphorus Stars, and then play a Mind Warper. Regrowth, Life Web. Alright, looks like we can get the Chota play going next turn. Who's in the discard that I want back? Absolutely nobody. I guess the Dominator. Jeez, these little Raspsills are so annoying. I'll give them that Ember. I'm going to get rid of Grok and sacrifice. Actually, I can do it the same way without sacrificing this, which is what's going to happen. So we're going to have... Oh, wait. I can't do that, or else... Must fight when used if able. Crap. They hamstrung this. That little Rapskull's so annoying. Well, we'll hold the Chota nonetheless. I'm gonna go fight there. Fight there. Play Regrowth. Bring back Dominator. And end turn in check. So if they do deal with this, then I got answers. Oh, this is cool. Probably fighting to my elusive. Oh, went for the flex. Interesting. They're still not in check. I'm gonna go Mars. Yeah, that seemed odd. I'm gonna use this to reveal these two creatures. Put 2 damage there. Use this to have it capture one from its own side. Then I'm going to mass abduct it. So I get that Ember. Then I'll play the Dominator to protect the Mind Warper. And end turn. Oh, nice. We got a sick little situation here going. Coward's End will not play, unfortunately. Unless he does something crazy right now that I can't deal with. There is Zenzi, which isn't great. I mean, that alone almost makes me want to Coward's End. I lose the Dominator and the Mind Warper, but that doesn't seem that important. It seems worth it at this point to do the Coward's End. So here we go. We're gonna go Brobnar. Play Screech Bomb. Have Headhunter fight Igor, so he gets some damage. We're gonna sacrifice those 2. Play Coward's End. Then I'm gonna play Yo Mama Mastery here to give it taunt and fully heal. Then I will play the War Drummer on the right and get the Headhunter back healed. I will actually save the taunt space for something else, so we're gonna leave it there. So I got 4, 5, 6, 7, so I can Chota next turn if I'm not dealt with in some way or another. Oh, leaving the taunt space for Ether Spider. I like it. And I can bring back Mind Warper too, so yeah, double regrowth. That's kind of cool. Oh, I lose my Jammer pack when I forge. That's unfortunate. And Auto Legionary is here. Very nice. Oh, Life Web is gonna hit. Life Web's gonna hit. Reap twice. I was gonna go after the Jammer pack. Alright, here we go. Untamed. Life Web to steal 2. Oh no, because Odiak! Sad pandas, folks. It's okay. Can still do that. Still reap there. Oh, I'm so sad, and I'm still 1 short from being able. I took them off check, sort of. Oh, that's so sad. I'm gonna bring back the Dominator because I want this play. I think I just gotta get rid of the Chota at this point. They get to spend 1 on Strix and Forge, but they're forging for 8, so I'm okay with that. I think that's a little bit of okay. I think it's time to get rid of Chota, though. Yeah, there's only 2 cards left. Chota is dead, so Discard Choda. Oh, if the life web had worked. If only. And they went Logos. Do they have an Edai in their deck? They don't. They do. I'm lying. Oh, well, that's kind of good. Okay, I got some plays here. Yeah, I'd rather go. Okay, so my play is to actually go this, because Heave the Fuge is going to pop all the wards, kill all this stuff here. Then I can use Headhunter and War Drummer to finish off, and I can also fight with Heave the Fuge or Headhunter twice and gain 2 Ember. So, or maybe not, but still, I still got the play here that I want to do. Because if I do that too, I'm going to be able to Martian Hounds my Ether Spider, which is going to have so much stuff on it. So let's go Brobnar. Let's play Heave the Huge. If I Reap with this, it dies. So we got to go into something like this one here. Then play Anger to ready and fight there. And we're still up on it. And now I'm in a position where there's 2. So there's not as much damage because I killed things, but that board was oppressive, so I didn't really have a choice. But I can still make the Ether Spider bigger. And I can take out Shrix. Whoops. Alright. So it goes into check. So they're in check. What did they play? Oh, City State Interest again. Part of me wants to kill the Shrix right now. Like, I could Reap. So I have 3 damage left. Yeah, I think I just kill the Shrix. Actually, I could kill Quester Jarda. Not sure what to do here. No, I should play Ether Spider now because then they can gain Ember. I think I hit the Shrix and then make Ether Spider really big. I think that is actually the play here. Play Crystal Hive. Play Ether Spider. Play Dominator. Play Martian Hounds. Giving that to be an 11 power. Even though they get to Forge and I am not in check. I have Burn the Stockpile. I gotta hold Burn the Stockpile from now on. Relentless Assault works way better. I can even throw a Blood of the Titans on the Ether Spider. So unless they have straight up direct removal, I think I just get it. Oh, yeah. What did they just do? The Ire Staff. I'm not sure what just happened. Little Rapskull's annoying. Oh my goodness, that's just gross. Okay, so they're not gaining Ember, so now's my chance. So we're gonna go Brobnar. Put Blood of Titans. I'm wondering if I should actually put this on a different creature like Crump. Because 11 is still... I mean, they got 2 Narps. That being said, they have 2 Narps. Okay, we're going to go Crump. I'm actually going to make Crump really big. I gotta think this through. No, we're going like this. I can't reap, so let's pop that. Choose 3 creatures. 1, 2, 3. So this guy is going to fight... Odiak. Heave the Huge is going to fight Aredo Hisaro. We'll let that die. And then we remove the stun, which is what I want. Hold the burn the stockpile, because if they pop this, it's going to be a big pop, I think. I'm going to end turn there and pray. Okay, another Relentless Assault. How many Relentless Assaults are in here? Just one. Okay, so I shuffled. Dataforge doesn't play. Alright, I'm liking this. Alright, so I forge. Stun each non-Mars creature, gain 2 chains. That may actually be the answer here. Because I can reap twice, make their board annoying. Oh, I can't reap. I have to get rid of this stupid... deals no damage when fighting. Okay, so that's what we're going to do here. We're going to go Mars. Just... Oh, it's so annoying because my Crystal Hive. Actually, you know what? Use Mother Gun, obviously. Come on, Blake. Use your head here. Pop Little Rascal, so now I can fight. Or don't fight. It says, for the remainder of the turn, gain 1 each time a creature reaps. Okay. And then we'll reap twice here. That's fine. I should have done it here. Actually, no, that's fine. Then we'll play another Dominator over... Oh, I guess I play the Dominator here, because if they kill this Dominator, then this other one just shoots in. So putting the double like this means if they kill one, one more slides over. So you love it. And then I am going to take the 2 chains and stun their entire line. So they can't fight into me that easily. And end turn there. And I got another Martian Hounds to make this even bigger. But I think I make the Dominator even bigger now. Yeah, that's the play. Because unless they have a straight up removal card, which I've already identified they do not, they can't do anything. They're literally just going to be stuck. Oh my goodness, they played City State Interest though, which is so annoying. An Ancient Power, okay. Yeah, I know, I just gotta win. It's frustrating. So we're going Mars again. We're going to use Mother Gun here to pop this ward. Then we're going to use Crystal Hive. We're going to use Martian Hounds to make this Dominator huge. Do I just reap twice for 4? and leave Shrix on the board. Yeah, I think that is what I do. So we go Reap. Reap, because I would have put 2 more damage on Ether Spider and I didn't want to do that. Remove stun. End turn. I feel very in control. This deck is actually kind of cool the way it plays. It's not rated very high, but I think it plays like really nicely in a really unique way. They conceded. I basically made it so they could not ever get rid of Ether Spider, so I just win. That was kind of cool. It was cool. This was a cool deck, gotta say. I was a big fan. All right, let's check the timing here. All right, we're gonna play one more game, I think. Yeah, let's do one more game. Playing my newest Dav deck, which I absolutely love. Thank you, sir. That was a very nice win. I thought so myself. Oh, crap. Oh, it's the orphan that schemes with knowledge. This is the one. What are they rocking? Double Dav here? Ooh, double Tirado. All right. So this deck has a Borrow and a Dark Amber Vault with 13 creatures that trigger it. It also has a Johnny Longfingers. Oh, it's so good. I love this deck. So, do I mulligan? No, I don't think I mulligan. I think I just play this out because this is really nice having these 3 creatures here. So we're going to keep hand. I don't mind. Getting rid of 3 shadows to get draw 3 I feel is worthwhile. Alright. Fidget. Go there, and we'll throw the Opportunist to make this also elusive. End turn. Dav. Oh, no, Dav. I could steal Lucky Dice. What artifacts are being stolen here? Forge Compiler is a good one. Miasma Bomb. And Matter Maker. Ooh, that seems fun. So good Borrow targets. Ugh, Tirado just hit the board. That is very problematic. All right. All mutants get it though. Okay, this is problematic. This is not what I want to see. I'm gonna just have to lean into shadows to get rid of Tirado actually, because what they can do is not good. And unfortunately, I guess I'm gonna hold my Borrow because that's how I roll. I'm a weirdo like that. Exalt. Oh, it can't be dealt damage. Oh, nice. Disruption Field, Stelster, Chronos. Wait. Chronos, any other draw pips? No. Okay, I'm going to get rid of Disruption Field because it's a key cost increase. Oh, I really don't want to play the Borrow, but I kind of need to, and it just feels bad because I need to cycle. Oh, I still can't believe I did that. That was so dumb. Yeah, they're going to just go logos and draw a whack ton of cards here. I hate it so much. Ugh. How do they just get rid of it? Yeah, I'm in like serious trouble here. I legit have to go Logos because I need to get myself into a position. Yeah, this is really bad. They have pretty much all mutants. I can't do anything. Discard the flume. Hopefully I draw into something good here. Okay, I'm drawing into things that help, but not really at the same time. Yeah, they just keep calling Logos and just draw. I hate it. Oh, it feels so bad right now, and there's nothing I can do about it. I can literally raise the key cost is all I can do. This is like a terrible start. I love a double Torado deck, though. It's so sexy. And they've already gone through their deck. Cool. So I can play old Bruno and take advantage of Torado, but I'm not doing as many cards. Or I can make their keys cost 8 and tax them. But they're just gonna draw again. Like, no matter what I choose, it's already over. Like, I'm just conceding. Yeah, that's a quick GG leave game situation right there. Okay, that was bad. I'm gonna definitely play this deck again another day. That was a sign to stop playing. Ugh, I should have mulliganed that first hand. That was just awful. Well, thanks folks for joining today. That was an aggressive L at the end. An aggressive L. Appreciate everyone who tuned in, and as always, folks, may your ember never be stolen and your keys forged promptly. Have a good one. See y'all later.